fly away.
Welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first round series. We're 2-0 so far. We'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the Phoenix Suns facing Minnesota. A quick check now to starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are you going to be looking for in this one from Gobert?
Yeah, he's a very sneaky defender. That's something I really like about him. You've got to be careful if you have the ball, know where he is at all times, because he's got a knack for getting a hand on the ball and knocking it loose.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
Taking a look at Minnesota. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And obviously losing this game would be a killer. Kevin, nobody's ever come back from down 3-0. So momentum can be on their side with one victory. It's got to happen tonight.
Well, it definitely is, Steve, but still, at this point, the series is pretty much right where people expected it to be. Now it's their turn to use their home court advantage and gain some traction in this series.
Here's Little General. He passes to the professor. Goes up on the elbow. It's rebounded by Big Smooth. Here's Johnson. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Monty Williams. With a 2-0 lead in this series, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said it's a terrific position they've put themselves in, and they're determined to make the most of it. We'll see how they fare with Game 3 underway now, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
How about that? Take a peek at that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. You're right. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
Boy, what a dunk. That is just special.
Passes it to Big Smooth. The dish to Barnes. Misses the three.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Both free throws good from Little General.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this. And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota on D. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
They shake and bake after the made shot from Battister.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Shake and Bake. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. They get a hand on it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. He dishes it to Barnes. Good.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Timberwolves on defense. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Gets the bucket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Johnson, the pass to Barnes. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Suns leading. Pass to Little General. Here is Mr. Incredible. Goes back up. The professor. The shot's good for Little General.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Mr. Incredible. And that one's good. Barnes
took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Little General, who's guarded by Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And during this break, let's take a look at some of the very best perimeter passers in basketball. These were the regular season assist leaders from the shooting guard position. Well, you take a look at Barnes, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And with his skill as a distributor, he'd probably be just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is at his own spot if they had to put him there.
Well, sometimes that need does arise, Steve, so they just plug him into that spot here and there. Certainly gives them some flexibility having him around. Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
We'll shake and bake. Barnes passes to Big Smooth. And it's good. Through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The professor passes to Mr. Incredible. Gets it to go. Timberwolves shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And then Johnson with the jam. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
The Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Here's Pattis one. Can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The pass to Shaken. Here's Big Smooth. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now. The team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Little General, and the shot is good. Little General's got 11 points.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Durant attacking. Shot's good from Baddest-One. Baddest-One's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Big Smooth the pass to Johnson. Here's Gobert. And there's the 3-second violation. And Phoenix making a change here. Suns trail by 3. They set the pick. Here's Little General for by Conley. Outside Durant, clutch. This is it to Mr. Incredible. 5 to shoot. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Mr. Incredible's got 7.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Pass to Little General. There's the feed to Ebanks. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Barnes dishes to Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 1. Little General the pass to Durant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
the lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6. Pass to Conley. He feeds it to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The shot's good from Shakenbeck.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Here's Little General, over by Conley, on the corner, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Shakenbeck passes to Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Look, how about that basketball, man? Wow.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now here's Conley. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
You know, we've seen a lot of change in terms of what Mike Conley can do each year on the floor. He started out, didn't really have much of a jump shot, really improved in that area. Now he's playing with so much confidence that no matter what the circumstance during the game, he believes he can get the job done.
And one of the biggest ways he's made contributions to his team is by taking the ball away from the opponents. I mean, he's excellent with anticipation and quickness and tenacity, particularly at the point of attack.
Edwards against Durant. Edwards, that's good.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
And Booker takes to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Ebens. From the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Edwards inside, working on Booker.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Gets it to go. Durant's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Rivers, defended by Booker. The machine. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now Beal. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They get it back. Fires from deep. Count that one. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And Phoenix, looking what they've got on the floor. They've got the professor, and it's Ball in at the power forward. And there's the pass to Reed. Edwards. Here's the machine, defended by Beal. Here's the machine. It's blocked. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul. Little General, he's checked in for Phoenix. Goes up off the inbound. Here's Little General. Outside for Beal. The three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Suns. Noel dishes to Rivers. Passes it to Edwards. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Fast break, here they come. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. Now let's take a look back at which teams led the NBA in scoring during the regular year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off.
Johnson, he's checked in for Minnesota. That's tipped. Here's Big Smooth and the powerful one-handed slam. And what's your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first two quarters.
Baddest ones checked in for the Suns. So it's Minnesota now, after the miss from Booker. Edwards passes to the machine. And the dunk to finish it. Beauty.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Gobert, he's checked in for the machine. And it's Speedy with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Here's baddest one. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Timberwolves leading by 4. Noel passes to Big Smooth. And he goes in for the dunk.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Now, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Little General, who's guarded by Johnson. There's the bucket, good. And that's 13 points for Little General.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Noel passes to Big Smooth. It's Beal on the wing. He kicks to Booker. With a floater. Now here's Noel. He's guarded closely. He passes to Gobert. Johnson defended by Beal. No good from Big Smooth. Suns trail by 4. And Booker kicks to Beal. Pass to Little General. Another 3 for Phoenix.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Noel passes to Big Smooth.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
And the basket is good. The call goes his way. And we could be looking at a 3-point play. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Got a piece of it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Fast break, here come the Suns. Oh, my God. High wire flying out there. That'll drop your jaw.
Oh my goodness. Did he use a launching pad to elevate like that?
I think he did. A catapult. He was flying high.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Big Smooth.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Little General. 18 points for him. The pass to the professor. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Johnson outside. Passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Feeds it to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sense just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy two for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, that's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
And Noel kicks to Gobert. Noel with it. Now Beal defending.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
Here's Johnson. Gives him the lead pass. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Suns trail by 8. Poked loose and taken away by Johnson. By himself. Look out.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And taken away by Johnson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Dishes it to Beal. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Gobert. Timberwolves leading by 12. Kicks it to Johnson. He passes it to Edwards. Back to Johnson. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The Professor's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for the Suns. Clutch comes in for Bradley Beal. Little General the pass to Clutch. There's the screen. The pass to Little General. Here's the Professor. He's guarded by Johnson. The shot's good from Mr. Incredible. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Johnson attacking. Pass to Gobert. There's the dish to Barnes. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I like the way they picked it up here offensively in the second.
Well, they've really caught fire. The shooting percentage is in the high 50s now, so they're rolling.
Pass to Clutch. Here's the Professor. Defended by Gobert. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. This is the list of the NBA's theft leaders during the regular year. And you look at Clutch, 5th in the NBA. Very crafty player.
You know what, Kevin, I wonder how many times this year an opposing coach has said, protect the ball when this guy's on the floor. He's really been a defensive force. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Shake and Bake. He has 11 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And the pass to Mr. Incredible. Good. Timberwolves leading by 13. Johnson, the pass to Big Smooth. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Shaken. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Kevin Durant's checked in for baddest one. Here's Little General. He's guarded by Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know what I love about Durant, Kevin, is the fact that he can be cruising along and then all of a sudden he'll just kick it into high gear. You know, he gets his points quietly at times because it comes so effortlessly. But when the game's on the line, he can get hot and just bury you.
Steve, if you were just going to dream up a score, a machine-like, video game-like score, KD, Kevin Durant, is what you would come up with. Long, lean, can shoot it deep, ball skills, and the attitude and aggressiveness of a late-game closer.
Little General the pass to Clutch. Here's Little General, covered by Barnes. No good from Little General.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
The first free throw is good, and Phoenix making a change here. Barnes hits them both. 1:29 left here in the second. Outside Durant. He passes to Mr. Incredible. Now here's Barnes. He's got 11. He dishes it to Anderson. The feed now to Barnes. Outside Conley. And the three ball is good. Conley's got 5 now.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Timberwolves leading by 22. Anderson dishes to Barnes. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
There's a screen. Little General the pass to Durant. Nice jump shot. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Leads him in there. Ebanks. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Anderson passes to Shaken. A stupendous finish in traffic. Shakenbake's got 20 points.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Pass to Clutch. From deep three-point range. And no good trying to get that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Now, presented by Sprint. What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup.
And a big game for Big Smooth. 25 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
Now, interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert is out there with Shakenbake. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's Johnson, and it's Barnes in at the 2 spot.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Now here's Durant, defended by Gobert. There's the pass to Little General. Passes it to Bannister. That's good. Baddest one's got 8 points.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Johnson attacking. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The professors checked in for Kevin Durant. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Knocks it loose. Jumps up. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And it's blocked by Barnes.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Johnson outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Johnson. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Little General. He passes to Mr. Incredible. And the shot is good. Timberwolves leading by 20. Johnson, the pass to Shaken. Back to Johnson. Pass to Shaken. He feeds it to Barnes. Here's Big Smooth. That one goes. Big Smooth got 27 points.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Now the pass to Clutch. Here's baddest one, covered by Barnes. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A three. That's good. Barnes has got 16 points.
You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
No good from Clutch. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gobert, the pass to Shaken. Takes the lead pass. Timberwolves passing it around. Passes it to Gobert. He kicks it to Barnes. On the wing, Johnson. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 13. Clutch, the pass to Little General. Takes a three. The rebound by Johnson.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Little General, the pass to baddest one. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. They set the screen. And that one's good.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's Little General. That's good. Little General's got 20 points.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
And let's quickly look at the best free throw shooting point guards from the regular season. A very steady group at the line. And you look at the Little General, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line. And of course, Speedy, even more impressive.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, that is typically where we find a lot of the top foul shooters in the league, quite honestly. But that doesn't mean we should take these guys for granted now. I mean, they put in an enormous amount of work to get to that level.
Gets the bucket. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Johnson. 18 points for Barnes. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Johnson off the pick from Gobert. Johnson kicks to Barnes. He passes to Shaken. Fast break, here come the Suns. Pushing it up. Shot denied. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. Big Smooth. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And Phoenix making a change here.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Here's the professor. Good on the 7-footer.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's the machine. Nice D from Bates. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Knocked away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Big Smooth, and he converts the lane. Big Smooth's got 31 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Clutch. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Pass to the machine. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by the professor. The professor's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A second chance effort, and it's blocked by Johnson. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. The Suns making a change here. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Dives for it. It's stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The pass to Little General. It's good from in time. Little General's got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Tipped away. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Here's Clutch. 6 points for him. Can't get it to go.
Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. He looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well.
Fast break. Here come the Suns. Coast-to-coast dunk.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Johnson attacked.
Man, that was real hardened it up.
That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder.
The shot's good from Clutch.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
That is good.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Little General. Minnesota with the rebound. Shake and Bake's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the machine, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Suns shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now here's Beal, defended by Noel. And Beal kicks to Booker. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Rivers can't get it to go. The Suns shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Beal. Passes to Bates. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Inside. Picked off in midair. Now here's Noel. Defense right on him. Edwards. That's good.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Booker the pass to Bates. Poked away. Now Noel. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Timberwolves shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. They've got Bradley Beal, and it's Ebanks in at the 5, roaming the paint. Noel, that's good. Noel's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Minnesota.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Here's Booker. Clock at 6. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's Minnesota now. Edwards passes to Conley. Feeds it to Noel. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Conley. Noel's got 5 points now this quarter. Suns shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Beal gets a screen from Ebanks. Beal dishes to Booker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Booker's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Noel with it. He's guarded by Booker. Dishes it to Anderson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Reed. The Suns making a switch here. Both free throws good from Reed. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Kicks it to Beal. The dish to Ebanks. He passes it to Ball. 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Beal from long range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
Noel sets a screen for Conley. The feed to Rivers. Back to Conley. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Booker. And that one's good. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Rivers kicks to Noel. Noel gets the screen from Reed. And that one's good. Noel's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. He dishes it to Rivers. Noel sets a screen for Rivers. Conley inside the line, and again it's Minnesota.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
There's a good screen. Durant for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. It's Anderson with the drive. Out to Conley. He feeds it to Noel. Here's Reed. No good on the triple. Well, Phoenix shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Durant with another miss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Free throw good, Booker.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Both free throws good from Booker. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Conley the pass to Noel. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And here is Beal. Bates passes to Durant. He kicks it to Ebanks. 6 to shoot from the baseline. And it's blocked. Now here's Noel, defended by Booker. Here's Conley. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Durant. Working on Anderson. Shoots a fader. Pass to Ebanks. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Anderson against Durant. Can't connect from short range. Noel dishes to Anderson and misses it off the right side of the rim. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Noel gets to Conley. There's the pass to Anderson. Feeds to Noel. Noel gets the screen from Reed. Noel passes to Conley. Drills it from outside.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
And you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
Durant kicks to Beal. Back to Durant. That one wide left.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Rivers. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Anderson. And that one's good.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something, a double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Again, Durant missing.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
The Suns making a switch here. Timberwolves have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Noel passes to Reed, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
That's good. 14 points here for Beal.
Yeah, he's a bomber. That's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And you know, Steve, he's as level-headed a player as there is. If there's ever been an occasion when he's gotten flustered, I can't recall it. I've not seen it.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yeah, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Reed. The Suns making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Booker. Baseline try. Buries the jump shot. Anderson with the ball. To the paint. Here's Reed. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Minnesota. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reed. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, Phoenix shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Took him no time at all on that one.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Pass to the machine. Dishes it to Noel. Shot clock at 6. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Beal. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. High post try, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line, trying to make it a three-point play.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Throw good, Beal.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Noel passes to Reed and finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Booker inside. He's covered by Anderson. Ball, the pass to Booker. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Persistence always pays on the offensive glass, guys.
It certainly did there. You're right.
And he didn't mess around with it. Straight back up with the hard slam. I love it.
Noel dishes to Conley. A reverse. He lays it in.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. Now Noel. Here's the dish to Conley. They set the pick. Anderson really left the net.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should. Let their team hear it. They were good.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Beal, and that one's good. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Noel. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves.